Yes, I'm the one who did it. I thought if Machina were gone, chocobos might return to the high road.
First, you knocked over the hover. Then you sabotaged the other Machina. Am I correct?
Yes, but my plan worked a little too well. I didn't mean to cause such a mess. I got so scared. I was afraid to tell anyone about it. I'm so sorry.
I can understand your love for chocobos, but have you ever considered how the chocobos feel?
What?
You are correct in assuming that chocobos would once again be needed if Machina were gone. They would be used in place of the hovers. But do you think chocobos enjoy being used?
Well,
You, of all people, should know better.
Yes, sir.
Now then, everyone, she does seem to be repentant, but certainly some sort of punishment is in order. How shall we have her atone for her crimes?
So, all they're making her do is work at the agency.
She said she's sorry. Isn't that enough?
At any rate, we at the travel agency are quite grateful for the help.
Don't be a slave driver, you hear?
Ah, but I have so much for her to do. In fact, I've prepared a new job just for her. I will have her take care of all our chocobos.
Are you punishing her or rewarding her?
It is clear our guilty party wanted to rid the high road of its Machina. Lady Yuna, what do you think would happen if the high road no longer had any Machina? Indeed, without hovers or the rest of the Machina, travel would become quite inconvenient. In such a situation, we would probably consider riding chocobos instead. That is correct. Travelers would use chocobos instead of hovers. Yes, I suppose some would think so, but most travelers would find it inconvenient. They would have to use chocobos in place of the lost Machina. It all boils down to this. The culprit's objective, obviously, was to bring chocobos back to the high road. I recently witnessed a certain party chasing after a hover. I recently witnessed a certain party chasing after a gull. This was no playful pursuit, but rather a sincere hunt for food by a starving creature. Hungry, it tried to devour its prey. It, of course, meaning that fiend which craves chocobos. With its main course gone from the high road, the creature instinctively knew Machina are responsible. Destroy them, and the chocobos will return. And that is when it used its formidable strength to topple the hover. Further, when it discovered the Machina's control panel, it somehow pressed the right buttons to cause the Machina to go haywire. This fiend is truly an impressive creature. It has managed to thoroughly disrupt our daily affairs, even if it was just pure luck. Fiend or not, I admire it greatly for its tenacious pursuit of its goals. In honor of that tenacity, I will use the resources available to me to return chocobos to the high road. Farewell, my friend. The chocobos deserve to live without fear of being devoured. Well, Lady Yuna, is it not pleasant to be rocked back and forth astride a chocobo?
The chocobos seem happier, with that fiend finally gone.
So, what are you gonna do with it?
Winya padan ufa chagufek.
Oh.
So, a happy ending for everyone. Unless you're a fiend.
Anywho, let's get back to the airship.
Wow, look at her go.
Oh! Somebody stop this thing! What? Wait! Ah!
Regarding the person who pushed the hover off the new road and sabotaged the Machina after tricking the Albed operator into explaining how they work, and who was also spotted by witnesses as he tried to cover up evidence, there is only one thing left to say.
That's right, like it was me! And I would have gotten away with it too, if it hadn't been for you meddling kids!
Well. I see we have new testimony. What I was going to say was that there is no conclusive evidence pointing to you. None at all.
Like no fair!
Fair? Do you think what you did was fair? You and your partner have been working underground to bring chocobos back to the high road. But everyone else greatly preferred the modern convenience of Machina. In order to scare them back into using chocobos, you programmed the Machina to run amok. What else can you call that but unfair?
Shut up!
Rin!
Zoinks!
We Albed are accustomed to having guns pointed at us, you see. I must think of a suitable reward for your efforts. For two people who hate Machina, it will be an excruciating yet fitting punishment.
The safety of hovers is where it's at. Hovers will get you there in no time flat.
Excruciating is right.
They must be hating every minute of this. Advertising something they're against?
Lady Yuna, thank you for your help in the investigation. I would like to reward you.
But Rin, you're the one who figured everything out.
In that case, why don't you go find the treasure chest they hid? Even if the chest is gone, they are in no position to complain.
Hovers are happy. Hovers are fun. We've got a hover for everyone.
Is it just me, or are they enjoying this?
This chocobo was being employed to power a ferry boat, so I purchased him.
What did you find out about the Machina incidents?
I have deduced that both the hover incident and the malfunctioning Machina drones were accidents.
And what caused these accidents?
I am trying to clear that matter up. I asked my assistants to inspect our Machina some time ago.
An inspection? I had heard that it was an experiment to synchronize the Machina.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yes, while performing maintenance to keep the Machina under control, we also experimented with upgrading them.
But you still couldn't control them.
True, but
How about this? The modified Machina that went haywire might have been what attacked the hover. What's more, synchronized Machina always act in unison. One malfunction could have triggered a similar effect in all the High Roads Machina. Something strange happened while we were investigating. Someone cut off our comsphere's transmission.
it broke?
No, it was broken. We could see the culprit through a separate comsphere. Rin, it was you. That's when I realized. You never intended to catch the culprit. When I think about it, I've seen you on the high road a number of times now. Once before the Machina started acting strange, and then again after the incident was over. But before I could talk to you, you vanished, as if you didn't want to be seen. When the hover was destroyed, you knew the upgraded Machina were behind it. But then, when you tried to investigate, they all rebelled at once. So, you went around dismantling the rogue Machina. Yes, while we were busy fighting them. Then, you slipped away, But before I could talk to you, you vanished, as if you didn't want to be seen. When the hover was destroyed, you knew the upgraded Machina were behind it. But then, when you tried to investigate, they all rebelled at once. So, you went around dismantling the rogue Machina. Yes, while we were busy fighting them. Then, you slipped away, just as everything was settling down. I am right, aren't I?
You are suggesting that my decision to upgrade the Machina resulted in a number of casualties, and that I tried to cover it up?
You put the investigation in our hands because we were amateurs. You hoped we would botch the case. And then, I kept calling you, even though I didn't have any leads. You would have objected to the meaningless interruptions if you really wanted to solve the case.
I see. It appears I have underestimated you, Yuna.
Why, Rin?
If word got out that Machina pose a danger, people would fear them and stop using them.
So Yevon's not alone in sweeping things under the rug.
I firmly believe that Machina are an indispensable part of Spira's development. Even if there is another incident, I intend to conceal the evidence.
You really think people will follow you that way?
I am not alone in my thinking. We are researching ways to extract the vast energy that sleeps in Spira and use it to power Machina.
You're a jackass.
I will take that as a compliment.
This is rough. Isn't Team 3 getting a little carried away? Thought this was supposed to be a drill.
Hey, aren't you an Albed? Why are you trying out for the Crimson Squad?
Hey, the Albed want to protect Spirit too. I wanted to be a Crusader, but apparently we're, not eligible. Besides, no one can handle one of these babies like an Albed can.
Machina, even if the Maester's okay with it, what about everyone else?
Shut up. We'll get reported.
My name's Barreleye. I'm from Bavel. You?
I've seen this 100 times. Yep, a lot of people'd sooner shoot an Albed than tell them their name.
It's Nuge.
The Nuge?
Hey, Nuge? My name is Gipple.
And you? And you?
Ammo!
I'm out!
This is it. This is it.
Don't give up!
Me? Now what?
After you.
Scared?
How dare you?
Nuge, word has it. You're searching for a place to die.
You serious?
It's harder than it sounds.
Ruckanewick.
You are ready to give up back there. Ready to die?
Very perceptive. You'll be a legend among recorders.
You're a legend yourself. The Crusaders won't soon forget Nuge the Undying, so why?
It's my life to throw away.
Nuge!
Hey!
Bang! What do you make of this Operation Mihen?
With a weapon like that, it's gotta work, right?
It's that powerful? A machina that can topple sin. Wow, that's a little scary.
Machina this, machina that. There's nothing to worry about if you use them right. So, once we get Sin, the calm will come. Got anything exciting planned?
Hadn't really thought about it.
It sounds dull.
First he wants to drop dead, and now he's looking for excitement.
Guess we'd better think of something fun to keep Nuge entertained, huh?
Brats.
Why don't you join us?
This is the final exercise. We've reports of something extremely dangerous inside this cave, but we lack more detailed information.
We're to eliminate it?
No, you are simply to investigate. Report your findings back to me. Those who return here alive will become formal members of the Crimson Squad.
Sir!
There aren't enough weapons for all of you. Claiming a weapon for yourself will be part of this exercise. Those who return here alive will become formal members of the Crimson Squad.
Sir!
There aren't enough weapons for all of you. Claiming a weapon for yourself will be part of this exercise. This is it, gentlemen. You have your orders. Begin.
Snap out of it!
Why are they killing each other?
What's happened to everyone?
Extremely dangerous indeed.
That's what's causing it? Get out!
No one passes until we make sure.
Count me out. I want no part of a group whose members kill each other.
Fine.
Wait! Nuge!
What? Put the gun down!
You put your gun down.
What did you see?
As soon as we went in,
They became violent. Everyone. It must have been the Fireflies.
They swarmed around us, too. So many Fireflies.
We saw it. That apparition.
Start making sense.
It was a machina. An enormous machina. It trembled and growled. Like a beast.
I've never seen anything like it.
When I saw the apparition, it got inside me. It made me feel fear, regret, despair.
Same here. I can't explain why, but I felt so sad.
Yeah. It was like somebody's raw emotions just came out of nowhere and hijacked my brain.
Somebody? Somebody who? Is that all? Return to the command center at once. Protect the Maester until the operation has concluded. That is your first mission as Crimson Squad members.
What, we passed?
Congratulations.
Run! Run!
Quiet!
All right! We did it. Yeah, we did.
Guys, where are you?
I'm glad you're all right.
You're not mad.
Mad?
I kept you from dying.
You can owe me one.
Why did you follow us?
I want to know what it was you all saw back there.
Problem is, we don't know.
We'll figure it out one of these days. We'll tell you then.
Well, the Maester's not going to be pleased when he finds out we're still alive. Moving as a group is too risky.
Want to split up?
That would be wise.
Your work's done. Why are you still recording?
One for old time's sake.
Who knew?
I said your work's done.
What a mess. Let's see. Total survivors of the final Crimson Squad selection. Exercise, 0. Zilch and Zipball. Job done.
You pinhead, did you even count? Look, there are bodies missing. There should be 3 more candidates and their recorder.
Your point?
3 plus 1 makes how many?
4 still live. Fix it. Figures. Did you say something?
No, sir. Pay him no mind.
No, I'm not sorry. I haven't done anything wrong. I know you're listening. If she was your girl, what would you do? How can you blame me for trying to use your weapon? It was the only way I could save the summoner. What would you do if you were me? Let me out! I want to see her.
Hey, Yuna, how you been, huh?
Well, not too bad. How are things in Besaid, Waka?
It's okay. It's been pretty quiet, yeah? No more fiends in the temple.
Really?
That's what Becklem says, and he patrols the place every day.
He's a dedicated man.
Yeah, but he's gonna be leaving the island pretty soon. Youth League's having some trouble or something, so they called him back to headquarters. On top of that, word around here is the new Yevon Praetor's gone missing. Not sure what it all means, but things don't look good, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit crazy all over.
Listen, I don't know about the rest of Spira, but Besaid's in good shape. I got this place covered. It's that, or Lou will let me have it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, Waka.
You ready? Not yet. Ready? Found ya! Found ya!